Today we have a special guest. It's our grandpa.
Yay!
And she's going to show us how to use these things.
And this is 8-track tapes.
Why does that say Elvis on it?
Because it's Elvis that sings on it.
Oh, Elvis Presley.
And these are the originals.
And this is a Patsy Cline tape.
Bruce,
Like that.
what's Patsy Cline tape?
It's a cassette tape. See here? Click it out there, and it has a tape.
So why is there
That's cassettes.
why is there different kinds of tapes in one machine?
Because it starts with the older generation, a little bit older generation, maybe not so older generation, then back to older generation.
So how does this actually work for?
So how did exactly it work? We started off with records, right?
Records,
And then did 8-track come out before the magnetic cassette tapes? Or was that after?
No, it was before.
It would have been sort of during, because this has actually tapes in it. You see here? It actually has little tapes in there.
It's a magnetic tape.
It's magnetic tape. But they used to have these separate, and they actually had to put them in a machine and bring them out like that, but they put it in one thing here. But here is one tape, and the tape flows across here, and it stays in the same, it goes out of the middle and back to the outside in an 8-track tape.
So actually,
And wasn't one of the advantages of the 8-track is you could skip from track to track or something?
You could continuously play, but there's actually 4 tracks, so you actually can go on. We'll put one in. How about that? Try that. It's on 8-track. This is Elvis. Love me then we can actually change the tracks. Through the night. I don't want to be alone.
so are these different kinds of songs from them? With one tape?
Yeah, one tape. So the little tape that's on there actually has 4 little tracks on there. See that? There's 4 tracks they actually record on there. So that's finishing the song, but you get actually on track 4. Why they call it 8-track and you don't have 4 tracks, I'm not sure.
How does
Probably because it's stereo. How about that? 2 for each one.
True. How does these discs work?
We'll get one more.
Here, let's listen to one more 8-track.
These are old Elvis that Grandpa had way back when. They're still working.
Oh. So is this kind of like a radio? So is this kind of like a radio?
Ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never hound dog. That's one of Elvis's classics.
So is this like kind of like a radio?
Except it's recorded on tape.
Okay.
Let it in.
Well, that's Hey Jude.
So how can you actually hear the music?
With speakers.
Oh, you mean these?
Yeah.
It's reading off the track. We got it on there.
Can we try out one of these records?
Yep.
Try it. Let's try it. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
These are actually 33s, so we have to switch it inside here between a 45 and a 33 to choose what size it is.
So
Just
what's
continue
that
this.
thing for? Oh no!
This is the detriment of having an
And
8-track.
this is real world
Oh, I
what
hate
happens
that.
with 8-tracks.
Oh my word, no!
I hate that.
Hit eject first or what?
No, it's because it caught.
It was just eating the tape.
Yeah.
Yummy!
It's gonna take an hour.
It's a
Please stand by. Beep.
long, short tape.
Think it's ruined?
Oh yeah.
You just have to wind it back up.
It's not ruined. It's going to wind back up.
It looks like confetti.
Oh.
It's going all over the floor and everything.
We found the end of it,
This is what we call Cookie Monster.
but this is the bad thing.
It's not
Actual
Cookie
tape.
Monster.
You'll take it far. There's actual tapes we usually put.
It looks like there's like
So as you see-
chocolate pouring out of something.
Elvis is long gone. No, actually, you builds up electric, magnetic on the head there, and so to keep it from doing
That
this,
stuff
you
kinda
try
looks
and
like confetti.
demagnetize it before you do it.
Confetti.
Yeah, confetti.
So how do you rewind those?
Yeah, you can't use the pencil on these like you can the
Yeah, we used to
cassettes.
do them on the cassettes, but
Like on the cassettes, you actually could wind them up with a little thing, but on the back of the 8 tracks,
Oh man.
there's no winding, so you have to take them apart and wind them
will
back
this
on.
come apart?
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, pop them.
Poor. That's so sad.
Poor Elvis. That's why when you hear it, like you should pull it out because you never know when
I
it's
didn't even
gonna.
hear it do that.
I didn't hear.
Da-da-da.
We're phonograph.
Are we having technical difficulties?
We are back on station.
Then
we're-
why
the
is that
question-
stuff not even plugged into the thing?
This is so later.
For light
That's the project.
That's spaghetti.
That is not spaghetti.
What?
It looks like confetti.
Okay,
Here we
maybe
go.
it does look
We're on
like
the phonograph.
You
All
ready?
right, here we go.
Here it is.
Why does it sound like it's okay. It sounded like it was burning the tape.
No, it's
When I was just a little girl, I asked my
What
mother,
is this?
what will I be?
That's
Will
the
I be?
greatest hits.
Will I be pretty? Will I be rich?
It's a small
Here's what
world.
she
Why
said
does it say
to
that?
This is
me. Que sera, whatever will be.
What are you doing, Mommy?
this song.
Mommy!
See? You just pick it up and then you switch to the next song.
That's Elvis.
Can I do it?
There's Elvis.
That's Elvis.
Yeah, there's Elvis again.
Pick it up
Ready?
again.
Pick it up again.
Why are you skipping the song?
Okay, is that the same song? Nope.
You skipped the song.
I did skip the song.
What is?
Watch, we're gonna do it again. Ready?
What the heck? What is this?
Oh, that's the.
Name that tune.
Oh, let's do name that tune.
Kumbaya.
Fantastic. Oh, it's
Then
fantastic.
if you turn the record over, there's more music on the other side.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Just a minute.
Oh,
Come on. Go ahead, whenever Grandma's ready.
do it.
Take it up.
Now turn the tape around. Oh.
It's a record.
It's a record, not a
See how it's got
Ouch.
stuff on both sides?
Yeah, it's a record.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
So it's a little needle that rides in a little groove, and the needle goes over each of the little bumps, it makes a noise, and that's how it converts it into a sound.
Is the stuff called records on the stuff how it moves?
The round thing is a record.
I think it's gonna
It's
run.
a record player that plays the record.
What is this? Oh my word!
I don't know what that is.
Who is this? Way to go, guys!
But we have CDs now. They have things that is read by a light. See?
What light?
With this, not on this one.
That looks like a microwave.
I was gonna see if it showed who sings.
It's the Elvis Presley's wife.
Yep, that's what it goes into. No. So 50 and
Are they playing piano and guitar? Because it
Almost sounds like an
Okay, guys. Lip sync challenge.
Huh?
50. Lip sync challenge. Okay.
Rushes in. Plants a kiss on the shore, then rolls up to sea, and the sea is
Next song.
Next. Oh, same one. Didn't go further.
What is this?
It's a small world. After all. Remember? It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Yippee!
Hashtag la la la.
Okay.
La 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 la.
La la la.
So you want to see the tape now?
Yeah, the
We
tape.
gotta hear. Hopefully we'll get.
Hopefully it'll work.
Scared. I don't know if it's gonna be loud.
We'll back up from the speaker.
Let's give it a try.
This is Patsy Cline, a classic.
Backseat.
Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
We're trying to find
Patsy
I'll fall to pieces. Just like that.
Sing just like that. Hopefully it works.
Okay, let's see.
Cross your fingers.
Nothing's happening.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Can I get a
We're
test?
having technical difficulties for right now. Hashtag one like equals one music equals.
Eagles.
Equals to work. Equals to
Maybe
work.
that side was
Okay,
good.
hold on.
What the heck? There's a melon! Maybe that's why it's not working, because it's pretty old. Okay, we finished listening to it, and I liked that he showed us like how to do it, but it was like all like it sounded weird. It made like as soon as he went to shut it off, like before he went to shut it off, it made like a helicopter noise.
Yes, it was very loud.
I have a question.
What's that?
How do they make these?
This is like a hard plastic, like that. So these are a little more lighter. The old ones are really hard, almost like glass. They're like a Bakelite or something like that. So
how old are these?
oh, these are well. They've had some new, like I'm not sure. 60s is when they had these mainly.
Oh.
Like back in the 50s, they had all of this records like that. And then the 50s, they started coming up with the electric tapes. Here's some old ones. It shows all these different ones. See all them different ones that your great grandma had, like that. So
And I think it even has in the back. Didn't it have a date on the back cover or something? Or was that the other one?
this one didn't. Must have been that one.
There was another.
They have to see how
had-
feel how heavy that one is compared to the others.
Oh, this is pretty heavy. Let me feel. Whoa.
Yeah, compared to the
Yeah,
other
here's.
Look at that.
Here it is. It's saying bought January 23rd, 1947.
I never heard of these records
That was
when I was
before
a baby.
Your great grandma even got married. Like that. But see how heavy that is?
It's like.
And feel how light this one is compared to that. A lot lighter. This is more of a
Yeah,
plastic,
this is
and this is more
more-
like almost like a Bakelite.
Like, kind of like stone.
See how heavy that is? Yeah, yeah. Right after Moses, they made these.
That's really. These might be very much
Yeah, did
like
you
a
feel how
lot
light
of
that is?
money.
See how light that is compared?
I actually liked this record player. It's actually pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, it actually.
Okay, which do you guys like better, the record player, the 8-track, or the cassette?
I think the record player. I like the record
Logan, what's your
player.
vote?
The record player.
Okay, so y'all like the record player better then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Grandpa, for showing us this.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I didn't know I was one.
And thank you for being here. Also, thanks for watching Surviving Triplets. Make sure to like and subscribe. And make sure to enjoy our video. And also, hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Bye! Bye!
So what we got now is putting the A-track back together.
But see,
This is like trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
this is the worst thing is because see that splice right there.
This is
They get
broken.
dried like that, and then they come off
Thank you, Mommy.
like that. So see, the 8-tracks actually come out of the middle. So it's been pulling out of the middle, but it's not been putting anything back from the outside. Like that, so that's what makes it hard. That I'd say Humpty Dumpty needs to take a great fall. Since I have two Elvis,
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
As
Trying
it's saying,
to place Humpty
you
Dumpty
ain't
back
got the
together
butter
again.
hound on.
Take it home.
About time to give this hound dog a
Take it
burial.
home. You'll work on it on a rainy day.
Give me a plastic bag.
You'll work on it on a rainy day.
Love me tender,
Love me true. But
bring me the trash
like
can,
when I do it,
please.